När maten är genomtänkt kan livet få vara mer fritt, spontant och lite ogenomtänkt. Garant. Garanterat genomtänkt.
Välkomna till dagens avsnitt av Slutspelssnack i samarbete med Garant. Idag har vi två transatlanter med oss, Brian Cooper och Dylan McLaughlin. Welcome!
Thanks
Was that right?
Yeah, that was perfect. That was great.
Okay. How are you guys?
Good. Yeah, good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right now, you're in the middle of a really annoying tight semifinal series against Rögle, where 2 out of 3 games went to overtime. What do you say about the series so far?
Yeah, it has been tight. Like, I know we're down 3-0, but we could easily be up 3-0 too. So I know they've had the bounces kind of going their way, and they're on a big win streak. So it's just up to us to find a way tomorrow in Game 4. Otherwise, that's it. So I think that's kind of the approach we're taking is we just got to win one game right now.
Yeah. What's your take on yesterday's game in Ängelholm?
Yeah, it was another tight game. I mean, like Coop said, every game's been so tight, and I think they really all could have gone either way, but we're in a tough spot now, but we're excited to try to make it interesting here and take it one game at a time.
Yeah, you have a challenging task ahead of you to win 4 games in a row. How eager are you to accept that challenge?
Yeah, I think, well, we have to at this point, but I think that's been the whole story of the playoffs this year with, you know, three of the first round series going 3-0, and then this one going 3-0 as well. So I feel like we've heard constantly about it's never been done in Swedish playoffs. So, you know, somebody has to be a first so we can start the right way tomorrow.
But do you guys know that Jörgen actually did this 2 years ago in Switzerland with his team in Davos?
Yeah, he brought it up today, and it was
probably he told you.
It was against Kalle, so
yeah.
He asked Kalle about it, and Kalle gave his take, and then we didn't, or at least I didn't know until later that Jürgen was the team who beat him, so he has a little experience doing it, so that's good.
Yeah, and looking at the stats, you're actually the better team in all 3 games. How frustrating is that to know? Obviously when Rögle has taken all of the games, and how do you handle that?
Yeah, I mean, of course it's frustrating, like, you know, but statistics are one thing. I know we've been on the back end of, you know, we should have lost games or we should have won this series based on statistics as well. So it's, you know, you kind of take it for what it is, but I think that's hockey, is that sometimes, you know, the better team doesn't always win. It just depends. Rögle has been great at scoring on the chances that they've had, or, you know, we've had one slip up and they've had a timely goal or a timely power play or a PK, whatever it may be. So yeah, it's frustrating, but it still gives us confidence in that we're doing the right things, and it's just don't get frustrated and don't change what we're doing. It's, you know, hopefully things turn around for us with the bounces and some calls, and we'll see what happens.
Let's take it forward to best versus sämst. Okay, so we'll start easy with what's best about Sweden.
I think for me and my family, I think we've just loved how like simple it is here, and it's really we've noticed how quiet it is, and it's just so peaceful for the most part.
And then I'd say maybe the language side. I think I think the hardest part when going to another country is maybe the language barrier, but Swedish people are just such good with, everyone says they're not good at English, but everyone is good at, it's a lot better than our Swedish, so I think being able to at least get through a conversation makes things a lot easier.
And the worst part about Sweden?
I mean, I'll piggyback kind of like the simplicity of it too, but then sometimes I think just the holidays and like the summer breaks, and then but that could be like a European thing versus like the American side. Sometimes we want to get some stuff done, and it's like, oh no, we don't start just yet, or the banks are closing at 3, and it's like, no, we're on our hour lunch break, or nope, now we got our fika. It's like, can we just get some stuff done here? Like, we got to work.
I was gonna say maybe just like the weather, a little cloudy, but we get through it. Yeah,
that's
totally.
Tough. That's tough when someone from Buffalo's complain about the weather.
Yeah. I know, yeah. It's pretty similar to Buffalo weather, but I don't know.
Okay, let's take it to the hockey side. What's the best thing about the Swedish Hockey League?
I think it's a top end league. I think, you know, whether you're 18 or 35, I think you're expected to play a certain way and show up for 52 games, and the top end talent it's just a very respected league and work hard league, and I know it's a privilege to play in it because not a lot of people can, you know, quote unquote cut it in this league, so to be able to do it is pretty special.
Yeah, and it's just, I mean, so competitive. Every team has a chance to win every night, and it's one of the best leagues in the world, and I mean, we all want to play at the highest level, so it gives us that every night.
And the worst part of it?
I mean, I think it comes to saying that it's such a work hard league, and it's, you know, 52 games, and that you can't really have like a night where I'm just going to take it easier, like, oh, my body's a little sore. You still have to like show up. You can't just coast through a game. I
thought you were going to say the referees. Totally.
Well, I mean, I think you can say that about any league, and it's just, you know, it's human. They do their job, and yeah, it's frustrating, but you know, I still overall, I think it's a fine job because we complain about it, but then you hear about some of the other countries, and it's
they're quite good.
I think that's the thing too. I think the league and like so the refs specifically, like they want to have a high standard and they want to call it right and they want to be impactful. I think it's also tough too because the fans are so passionate that everything's influenced by just emotions, and sometimes it's hard to pull it back a little bit.
I take back, or I'll add to my best, because Coop just brought it up, but the fans, I mean, it's not like that in North America for the most part, but just the fans in every arena is amazing, and the playoffs especially, it's awesome. And for the worst, I'm not sure, like
the fans, the away fans,
maybe the away fans, yeah, but I don't know, kind of like Coop said too. Just, I mean, every game is so competitive, so yeah, you really can't take a shift off or a night off at all. Yeah.
Okay, so best and worst part about each other. It can be on and off ice, if that helps.
Yeah. Well, the best part about Coop is you learn something new every day. I feel like Coop knows a little bit about everything, so sitting pretty much next to him in the locker room, I get to learn something new every day.
It's like school.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, a couple college graduates. The best for Dylan, I think we can go on ice. It's nice because then he enjoys having the puck and wants to hold on to the puck. So as like a D man, it's like perfect. You take it, like you go do all the hard work. I'll just stand back here and watch until you need me.
The worst? I don't know. Maybe Coop knows too much. So maybe that's the worst. I don't know.
Were you the one sitting in the front desk in the classroom, like Hannah?
Half and half. It depends on the class, I'd say. Worst for Dylan? I don't know. It's tough. Maybe I'll just say he's quiet. Like I just want a little bit more out of him, and then sometimes it's just like, okay, I'll just leave him alone for the rest. But,
okay.
Good balance.
Perfect. Good job. Good answers. Next up, Garant challenge.
3 eggs each. Ready?
I guess.
Steady. Go.
Do we get to start with 2? Maybe you want to get out of the way.
Yeah. Splash zone. Yeah. Scarves. Juggle scarves.
I'm gonna watch Coop. Oh wow. How would you start with this one?
Start with the 2 hand.
One survived. Oh. That was alright. Yeah.
We'll cut the second one. The first one.
Great job, guys. We'll probably keep that part to Larmi and Woman.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so not many hours till semifinal number 4. What will be the key to get the first win in the series?
Yeah, I mean, it's do or die out there, so we're going to be desperate and we're going to do what we do best and take it one game at a time and try to get this win.
Yeah, I think desperation a little bit, but at the same time, like you said before, the statistics are on our side, so we just got to be a little patient too if things maybe aren't going our way, or if a bad bounce, or we got to come back, or kill off a bad call, whatever it may be. Like, we just got to stay patient with it and stick to what we're doing.
Last question: how excited are you to write some history?
I'm very excited.
Very excited, yeah. Be a great story.
Yep.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Slutspelssnack är slut för idag. Imorgon väntar semifinal 4 och förhoppningsvis så har vi match här hemma på lördag i Vida Arena.
När maten är genomtänkt kan livet få vara mer fritt, spontant och lite ogenomtänkt. Garant. Garanterat genomtänkt.